Of course, Machu Picchu is a very important place according to marketing. But we have many places to come from the early time. What I think we need to go to do a very special research because the Machu Picchu is from the Inca time. But we have many other places to come in from the beginning, and that is more or less the beginning of our history. Talking about when the people start to farming potatoes, that's very important. What is really the function of the Stonehenge is very important to know. Why the people build the pyramidal constructions, and we have a lot of mysteries in this moment in this planet. But now with this linear time, we are trying to run into the future and we are forget the present. Machu Picchu is a beautiful place, the same to many others. According to my knowledge, according to my experience, Machu Picchu is one very important place, the same to many others for the Inca Empire. In this time, in these places, they have the ceremonial places, and astronomic is the same. No have the division, because these people, and I believe, we are only one. Impossible to separate my feelings, my emotion from my physical body. And in this time, part of the meaning of religion is to be in the present. Religare coming from reconnection. And that's why in these ceremonial places they doing astronomical observation in order to know what present they have, what cycle they start. And very important because these people is the best farmers what exists in this planet. In order to be a farmer, you need to be in the present, not in the future. The idea to create this healing center is to try to preserve and protect the wisdom and the tradition of my ancestors. Everybody thinking about Incas is one civilization, and that's not true. Incas is one politic economic system. The name is empire. Our history started 20,000 years ago, according to archaeologists. We have a long history, and these people, they have a lot of experience in order to be in the present. One of the big concerns for human beings, not only in South America, in all these planets, is to be healthy. We have a lot of fear to be sick. That is why for the beginning appear the healers, what now in the modern marketing they call shamans. The meaning of shaman is healer. And these people, they discover and they develop different techniques to be in harmony with yourself and with the universe. That's why I opened this idea to protect all these knowledges for my ancestors. One of the difference about Western culture and Andean civilization, the basic concept is about the time. We follow here with the Occidental society, Western society, the linear time. Past, present, future. And always we are jumping from the past to the future. Even now, the people to watching this interview start to thinking about the future. What can I do after this program of TV? Or tomorrow I need to do this. So always your brain training in this society to thinking about future. The difference in the Andean and many other ancient civilizations is to be in the present. Who I am in this moment. Other difference, what is very big difference in between Western and the Andean civilization, we believe we are in only one space, the sacred space, because everything what exists in this universe, the planet, the stars, me, the tree, the dogs, the winds, have the divine origin. That's the big difference. And I think so, that is the key for the modern society to grow in healthy. Okay, what I tell you before, in my country, our history started 20,000 years ago. And everybody thinking the empire is only one nation. We have many different nations. The name of the Inca Empire in Quechua, in our native language, is Tahuantinsuyo, means 4 nations come together in order to reach power. In this moment, we have more than 300 different languages in my country. Some people, they name in dialects, whatever. They speak more at 300. And each one of the languages have the meaning for healer. Paco is in Quechua. Yatiri, Callaguaya, this is in Aymara language around Titicaca Lake. One big ethnic group, what we have in the jungle, the Machigenga, the name of the healer is Seripegari, means healing with tobacco. I call the attention about that because tobacco in the modern society kill people. And the shamans of the jungle, they healing with tobacco. That's the most important medicine. We have in the north of Peru, Chunganero, Achumero. In the north of Chile, we have the Machi. Each one of these tribes, each one of these nations, they have their own name according to the language for the healer. And the healer is according to the ecosystem. Paco, when you call to the Quechua people Paco, is the same name what is one very special mushrooms to grow in the highlands. For us, this mushroom is plant for vision. In the beginning, the Pacos, the human beings, the healers, they use this mushroom. But it's not really magic. The real meaning of this, they give to you a vision. In the modern society, they name it the psychotropics. In other parts of the science, they name entheogens. But the name in our tradition is plant for vision. That's the real meaning of these mushrooms. They give to you the vision about what you need to do. You know, I think the big problem and the big issue for the modern society is we are separate. We are creating division in between the physical body and the spiritual part. According to the teaching of our ancestors, according to the teaching of my mentor, we are human beings. Means, first, not perfect. Second, we have feeling and emotion and physical body. In this order, physical is the second. In the modern society, we have put priority to the physical body. I need to look handsome. I need to look healthy. I need to look happy. I need to look smart. That is the competition in the modern society. What is not true? I think so. The best teaching for my tradition or for my mentor or my ancestor is to be who I am, not to be what you want to look in myself. That's the big problem what we have now in the society. Yes, of course. And I think so, especially in this country, they not allowed to be a humans. Always we need to be a robotics. Means working, and nothing about yourself. What is the truth? We are here because our feelings and emotions are allowed to growing. You don't have feelings and emotions, you're not here. One example, when somebody have a depression and stress, automatically the immunologic system coming down. And so easy, your body accept disease. We are in this crazy competition to reach the future. But I think so, in this way, we are reaching the future very sick. That's what happened in this moment. Because the percent of people to have cancer in the big cities start to growing higher and higher. When you go to these insolent people or these primitive people or whatever you like to call, it's 0% cancer. And sometimes I think, what is the meaning of life? to growing, to have my PhD, to have my company, to have my car, to have my credit card, to have my money, and in the end I am very sick with all what I have, not have a medicine, or to have a very simple life in order to be healthy and happy. Of course, our body, okay, let me explain it this way. The skin, what we have, this skin, is the shell of our feelings and emotions, and they make possible the process in the physical body. But where coming this energy? Coming in our soul. According to our tradition, they coming from the divine origin. We are naming God in different languages in different ways, but in the tradition of the healers, we have this source, the divine origin, to allow to us to still alive in this time, in this cycle, in this life. That's why it's very important to put attention about your body. But your body, what I tell you, is not these beautiful eyes or contact lens to change the color of blue eyes. The most important is about who are you, what you feeling and thinking about yourself. That's the meaning. Okay, let me to tell you what is a secret, okay? Energy is everything. The people name it in different ways, but for us, the universe exists because they move energy. And when I have 70 years old, I have very important experience in my life. But I think so the beginning of this connection with the healers starts when I am very child. Because I grew in one small town, the name is Cusco. I'm talking about last millennium, now it's a big tourist city. But in my time, it's a very small town. I have connection with the local healers, and they start teaching me. Energy is everything. We think in energy when you have 1,000 euros, that is energy. Or we thinking when you have a big power machine, that is energy. But nobody put attention about how important is the feeling and emotions in terms of energy. I give you one example. Somebody to have problems with the sugar, diabetic problems, you test the blood in the morning and the sugar is high. Automatic, according to the modern medicine, you need to put the insulin in the body. 15 minutes later, no more, the sugar need to be in balance. You take the test of the blood again 15 minutes later, and the sugar is okay. 15 minutes later, plus 2 seconds, somebody coming behind to the person and doing this, wow! This person facing fear, and you test the blood, again, the sugar is high. Feeling and emotions move energy too. But nobody like to put attention about that. But we have this test, and it's easy to do. You don't need to believe to me. But go and check, and everybody have now Google, internet, and they have the choice to recheck this.